Okay. All right. So no. All right. So this is the beginning. Our first trial. I have it titled "The Shift." I'll be referred as IncognitoD. She giggles. She giggles.
I will be known as the Jad or JadMan.
The Jad or JadMan?
Yep.
Can I just call you Jad?
Sure.
All right. Cool.
You have to refer to Liam as Leham.
Oh, Leham. Right now we have Leia with us too.
Hi, grow, lay, grow.
But also we have Cisco. And we have Samantha.
Can we just call you Incognito?
Yeah, you can just call me ID. So we have our daughter, well, my daughter. We can walking in on this. I need a better office. What does this be called? Studio. Anywho, we have a nice little studio. I'm freaking playing war with my daughter about water. Come on, go. What are you doing? It's like she's fascinated with my cup of water. Alright. So we're done with them introductions. So the channel. So anywho, this is an attempt for our new channel. I want to try to be a YouTuber. So podcasting is not really my profession, but I'm just trying to
get more with the flow?
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to get in flow of speaking, and get in the flow of just recording in general. The idea of recording and editing and listening to myself.
See, I really need to do a podcast.
And does my name on here
because when I was
when
I was trying to make the second episode of the JadMan Show, I totally stuttered and.
Well, yeah, but I think you did great on your JadMan Show, and we need to put links to that in the comments or whatever it's called in the description.
Yeah,
to
your
past things.
I say before we show them the one little episode I have of my channel.
Right.
I say we should make more.
Oh no, for sure that's what we're going to do. But I mean, we're going to post everything. Our mess ups, fails, because pretty much the idea of our channel is pretty much. It's going to set the trend. The trend is all exposed. Because everybody is all about, like, secrets, I guess. You know what I mean? This is what I do. This is my thing. And
it's bad. Let's restart it.
What's bad? Let's restart it.
No, like, they think, like, this is bad. Let's make a new one. Or
yeah. Mm-hmm. So we're just going to I don't know. And everyone else, as we gain subscribers or viewers or listeners, whatever you want to say, they're able to, you know what I mean? It's kind of more of an inspiration to them because we're doing this. We have a limited budget. We just want to. You know what I mean? It's more like we were talking. It's our passion. We want to do this. So if anyone, it's more encouraging to other people to like, hey, just pick up a microphone or talking to your laptop like we're doing. You know what I mean? Use your webcam. Most freaking laptops come with a webcam. You know what I mean? And just start posting. Just start posting. And consistency is the key, and that's what I want to keep myself. So right now, my idea for my channel is the IncognitoDoppelganger. Stop laughing. Anywho, look at it. I just started, I'm already being laughed at and everything. But will I prevail through the laughter? I hope so. But anywho, so I'm going to try to commit to at least one video posting a month. But that's probably, I'm hoping, my goal is, well, I don't want to get into goals yet, but.
I say 1 month is, I mean, that's a little, maybe once every 2 weeks. That's what I would go with.
Well, yeah, okay.
But
that'll be
I
my
think
start.
if we could get
So
this
twice
channel
a month.
going, I say we should try to get this down to one video a week and maybe even one video every 2 days.
Well,
every
I know.
2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if it gets, once it takes off, like once I get my schooling, like myself, I'm like anxietied out with, like I have shitty or crappy time management, you know what I mean? So if I learn how to manage my time better, I would like to have like at least once a week, a live video, you know what I mean? So like once a week I have to make a video and it's live. But that's probably about a year from now. 2 years. But anyway, that's Incognito Doppelganger channel. We have JadMan. We have JadMan with the JadMan channel. And go ahead and try to give us some fruits about that.
Okay, well, the JadMan channel, it's been a while since I've did my last episode, my only episode.
Well, we're coming. We're doing it. We're doing it.
We're gonna do it. I hope we're gonna do it again. We have a green screen. We just need to get everything all reset up. But basically, what my channel is about is It's pretty much anything that you guys want. My first episode was about the new Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U.
With Travion.
Yeah, with Travion, special guest.
Yeah, that was cool. I think you guys did a good job, and that was just learning how video editing and stuff.
Yeah.
But go on.
But,
well, with this new channel, what are you planning on doing? Like, what is it?
You mean this podcasting channel?
Well, no, this right now is a podcast that I'm doing that's going on IncognitoDoppelganger channel. So right now we're using this is your time to promote your channel. So we will make like when you say, hey Jeremy, I'm doing my little podcast tonight. Do you want to come in on it? And then I'm sure he probably want to too. You know what I mean? Just pull us in like how I pulled you or tried to pull. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but right. So pretty much this is your time to pretty much what are you to do? And I'm assuming you could pretty much do the same thing I'm doing. It's just posting whatever you guys as viewers, listeners.
Yeah, whatever you guys really want, you know?
Yeah, so, yeah, I kind of messed the first person and third person and second person. Like, everyone's confused. Like, who's he talking to now? That's not good. But anywho, but yeah, so it's a whatever channel. It's just a channel of the character of you, character of myself, character of whomever. And the idea is to try to spread that trend. Is like, hey, look at, you know what I mean? And I'm kind of going to use it as a motivational boost. You know what I mean? Because, I don't know, now I know people watching. And they're going to laugh at me when I fail. But, all right, well, that's getting boring. Move on. No, I got the hint right. Cisco. No, I keep saying anyone's name. Look at I'm already fucking it up. All right, edit that out.
Oh, I'm so tired.
All right, so I guess we're going to go to, I guess, like I already said, by making my channel is because a goal that I set. And this pretty much in shortest term, the goal is to, well, not the goal, but to achieve the goal is we need to start now. I mean, that's why I'm doing the podcast. Because we don't have a set yet. You know what I mean? Right now is our what the hell is this called?
Studio.
Thank you. Right now our studio is a music studio. You know what I mean? We have our little sound booth, we have our keyboard and everything set up.
The cubby.
Right, the cubby. But we need to, obviously, if we're going to start doing this or whatever, maybe set up or add additional, like you want to bring the green screen back.
Yeah, I do want to bring the green screen back.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we'll do a little bit of goals. We'll start with Samantha. But what kind of goals do you have for yourself?
Well,
Stop.
Honestly, one of my biggest goals is I just want to succeed in not only school and those type of things, but I want to succeed in life. I want to be big. Not
like
necessarily.
A fat ass woman? I'll be like a huge bitch.
No, not like not like big, like that kind of big. I mean like
Popular?
no, like I want to get big in life. Like,
No, I'm just playing. But I guess let me just restart the question. Do you have what are your little ambitions? I guess tell us about yourself.
you know, I've kind of always wanted to have or be on or whatever, like a YouTube channel, but I have like really bad stage fright. And I know that nobody's gonna be really watching me in person, but it's just gonna be on the internet, and then it's just gonna be there, and everybody's just gonna see it.
Well, I think that's the fun about it. You know,
don't
well,
know.
of course, if you embarrass yourself, don't upload it.
Well, yeah, it's. I don't know.
No, that's cute. That's cool. If you think up more, just let me know.
I don't know.
Well, that's cute. No, just
Okay.
no, we'll come back to you.
Okay.
All right, Jaden, why don't you give us a little scoop of your poopa scoopa?
Okay, so I guess
Oh,
my
just
goals for this channel, I think I just want,
Oh.
I mean, it's not really my channel, it's more like Incognito's channel, and, well, I'm honored to be his special guest in his first episode, so,
Thank you. I'm honored to have you.
I just, for this channel, I mean, I don't know how often I'm going to be on here, which I'm hoping very often, but
Yeah, I think you will.
I want to improve this channel, you know, I want to, you know, give hinters, and in my life, I just want to get done with my school, you know, and maybe just settle in. I mean,
Yeah, I remember for a while, I mean, it's still, I mean, well, it could be your main income, But you always said you wanted to be a YouTuber.
Yeah,
You know, you wanted to pick that as your job in your class, and your mom and I made you pick another. I forget what we made you pick. It was like, don't pick YouTuber.
That's
but
true.
but it doesn't have to be, because you can do it alongside your studies.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it just boosts your studies, and like, hey, it could create a career in itself. You know what I mean?
And
Right.
So you just
doing
have now
podcasts-
multiple avenues.
doing podcasts can work, you know, because, I mean, I bet everybody who's listening to our first episode is probably, you know, has probably either an adult and has known themselves giving some speech of some kind or presentation in school. I mean,
Can you
if
scoot up?
you haven't had a presentation or anything like that in school, then, I mean, I don't really know what to say. I would just be, wow. But,
Right.
you know, I mean, this would help you for the next one that you might have. And
Right, 'cause
eventually, when you're as old as Jeremy and you're in college.
Jeremy, who's Jeremy? That's cool.
Fail. No. Okay. Incognito, you'd be able to, you know, like, fluently give more, like, speeches, let's say.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, cool. Good job on that one, Cisco. You got any? I mean, it doesn't have to be like as in depth as his, and I don't mean like what is your life goals or anything. So my bad, Samantha. I mean, you were kind of the first one. I screwed up when presenting the question, but I should have just let Jaden go first. That was my bad. But yeah, so let's get into the my very anticipated game, Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. I'm excited. What about you, Jaden?
I'm excited about this. I bet everybody here is really going to enjoy this game if you're a fan of Nintendo and what it produces. So I would like Incognito to talk a little about what, you know, Super Smash Bros., the new one, is for, you know, our Wii U.
Well, thank you for giving me the introduction to our topic of Smash Brothers. And right now I'm here at the homepage. Oh, well, I'm at the homepage of Super Smash Brothers. It's pretty much it's smashbrothers.com. And so, of course, I'm clicking on the Wii U side, but I guess it did nothing. Right now I'm looking at all the characters, and mainly I want to show, it's both of you. Crap. But yeah, Samantha and Cisco are unfamiliar. Well, you're kind of familiar with Mario characters, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I guess it starts you out with like 51, I think. I don't know. It doesn't give me the number. I should have looked that up, but I messed that up. But let's try that again. We're gonna start out with, like you were saying, Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. It also is out for the 3DS. It actually is out as of the 3rd of October. The 3DS version of Smash Brothers. So, Samantha, do you know anything about Smash Brothers?
Well, I know that you and Jad over here are very excited to play this game. Other than that, no, I do not. Please inform me.
Please inform me.
Smash Bros., what I would say is where Nintendo takes all of their characters when it comes to Mario, from Zelda, they literally take pretty much at least one character from most of their games and put it into a selection of characters. Then you can choose a character and fight to the death with them against other people.
All right, Jaden. I'll be the timer. In 10 seconds, Jaden, how many characters could you name off? Ready, go.
The Villager, Mario, Yoshi, Zelda, Link, Ganondorf, Bowser.
Time's up. I even gave you an extra second. So what was that, 7?
Yeah.
And Pikachu.
Oh, look at her cheating. Yeah, there's a lot. Like, but I'm liking the newcomers, like Little Mac.
Hey, they have Rosalina and Luma.
Yeah, Rosalina, yeah. Luma.
Luma.
It's Luna.
But
I
that's
know,
an
it
M.
is. Right, it says Luma. Wow, so if you go on the official SmashBrothers.com, it's Rosalina and Luma. So is it Luma or Luna? Did we been reading it wrong the whole time on the game? So maybe
I've
we should
always
read
thought it
this.
was Luna.
But we'll find out. So maybe it's Luma. Well, I feel like an idiot.
Yeah,
And I like the fact that we can use me fighters now. That you can create, because I'm loving the whole feature in Mario Kart. That's my racer, is me. You know what I mean? I'm me when I race, and I want to be me when I fight. And know how we always do like championship battles, like pretty much with like Magic the Gathering, I have like multiple decks.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, when I used to play Smash Brothers with my brothers, majority of the time I would say I was the reigning champion most of the time, but only because I always fought for it. I guess I was champion most times. Reigning of the longest of duration, I think would be Ryan, my little brother. So he was a champion the longest times. I was a champion the most. You know what I mean? Like I would be able to beat you once, reign it, and then can't defend it. So I don't know. Is that even a good trait? What would you rather have? Would you be able to, if you achieve perfection, you would be able to sustain it for a long time, or do you rather be able to achieve perfection but can't sustain it? But you can achieve perfection every time you try.
Oh, that's a tough one. It's kind of like, would you rather have attack or defense? Kinda.
Well, which one's attacking and which one's defense? Speak up, please.
Well, I say the attack one would be more like the one where you could keep getting.
Yeah,
range.
I think is if
The
you're
defense
active or
one.
passive. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a defense person in Magic.
I'm always a defense, but
In
I think
chess.
I kind of push for the I can always be perfect but can't hold it. But every time
I say I would rather be perfect for a long period of time.
Oh yeah.
Instead of just being perfect for a few moments.
Well, that's cool because then there we go. So we'll have fun Smash Brother tournaments. But going back to how we would do it, so how it would happen is like say we're playing Smash Brothers and right now I'm the champion, and say we have a tournament and say Cisco wins the tournament. So now he faces me. But how he faces me is a sequence of 3 of my 3 players. Because meaning I had my best player that I used. Of course, my best player was Link, and then my second one.
Pause it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. But anywho, because of the me fighters, I'm now gonna add. So if you're a champion, you're gonna have your 3, and then the last one is is your me. So now, like, say I'm going for your championship, I have to go through your third person, your second person, and then your best Smash Brother character. And then if I finally beat all 3 of them, then it's me versus you, or me versus me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be your me, and then my me, and then we fight for the championship.
Yeah.
And then that's when, if you beat me, you keep it. If I beat you, then I finally win it. So I'm just trying to make it official that it's now gonna be 4 battles, championship battles. You know what I mean?
That's going to be very challenging.
To become champion, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's how it always was. But now, it always was 3. But because of the me fighters, I was thinking, hey, that just makes extra skill for the champion to have to try to learn. Not only just 3 characters, now you have to learn the me. You know what I mean? And everybody's going to be using their me in that battle. So therefore, everyone has to practice with me. You know, at some time to at least get good with your me. Because if you suck with your me and you're perfect with Link, you know what I mean? Perfect with Pac-Man. You know what I mean? And they brought in Pac-Man too. It's pretty cool. That's what he looks like right there.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I want to be Pac-Man.
No way.
But you know what I mean? So I think that's pretty cool. And then also I wanted to touch base. Right now I'm still on the regular Smash Brothers thing, and I'm touching how to play. I'm clicking on their amiibo. Do you know what the amiibo is? You know that game like Infinity, I think, or
It,
or
like, makes, like,
what's that other
more-
one?
like, makes
Skylanders.
Skylanders.
You know the toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure you see like the toys of like Venom and Iron Man now and stuff. That's for Infinity. And pretty much the
Yeah.
whole concept of that thing is like you have a toy and you can anywho, amiibo is a thing for, if you want to check it out. Yeah, it's a little toy figurine of characters, and they have like pictures of them all, not all, but it says subject changed, so those could be changed. But like say for example, I buy my freaking Link amiibo toy. What that allows me to do, that Link is different. I mean, it's the same, but slightly different than the Link that you pick on the game. because I can either pick Link on the game or I can activate the amiibo. And how do you activate it? You get the toy itself and you place it on like the lower left hand part of the gamepad itself, and it acts like the whole system of Infinity. You know, if you buy the game Infinity or Skylander, it comes with a big old another block of something that reads the toy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of people don't know that the Wii Pad itself is already integrated with, it's called Amiibo, with the Amiibo software that's pretty much the exact same thing. So by doing the Amiibo, so I buy my Link character, I add him in, he comes on, the little animation shows that, let me recognize that now I'm using that Link. It creates personalities of your, well, I'm skipping ahead. Your figure will gain levels. So as you do it, like play Pokemon or whatever, as you keep fighting with your Link or Mario, whatever you wanted to use, it'll gain levels, and I guess they max out at 50. And then they gain personalities. They learn, like if you keep fighting me, your amiibo, if you use an amiibo, it will learn how I play. And it'll start, and I'm not too sure, I mean, I'm assuming on what they're telling on this thing, that your amiibo will learn how I play and kind of assist you in gaining skills of fighting me or fighting the opponents you are fighting.
Huh.
You know what I mean? They actually can learn. Excuse me. And as you play the game, throughout the games, there's items, and you can pick up items that will increase your stats. And also it shows you can pick up gold. So I'm like, hey, obviously there's a shop in the game. If you can get gold, it's coins. So obviously there's a shop that you can purchase probably trophies, purchase upgrades for your amiibo or whatever. And but yeah, so one of a kind amiibo is what it says. So I don't know. I'm kind of excited about the whole amiibo thing. I at first I thought it was kind of lame, but I'm starting to learn what the whole concept is, and it's kind of cool because you take your amiibo toy to your friend. You know what I mean? Upload that because everything's saved on the toy itself. So you know what I mean? So you can actually level up toys and start selling those things on eBay. You know what I mean? Like a level 50 Link with this stats, because the level is limited or maxed or capped, whatever you want to say, at 50. But that they can always upgrade that. You know what I mean? So, but as of right now, it's 50. But they also have 50. Well, figure players will pick up tactics from strong opponents. There is no maximum level for this. FPs. So I don't know what FPs. Figure players, I'm assuming, will always be willing to learn from super fighters. So I guess you do always constantly. I don't know. But anyway, so that's the amiibo. But I am kind of excited about it. I am kind of, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it sounds
like Cisco
like
and I were just talking.
Concept.
Is well, I like to show what I have. That's why I like the solid hard consoles. I like the library of games rather than downloading them. You know what I mean? Because I like to show. I'm one of those book readers.
Yeah.
I love the thick books. Yeah. You know what I mean? Exactly. The physical copy of it. Because the download, you have to turn on the game to see my library. You know what I mean? It's like I don't want to have it on the whole time just to be displaying my library.
Right.
But I would.
But nice library in your Wii.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then so I mean there's so much more, like the Pokemon is a thing. The night and day thing.
Yeah, what I've noticed by watching the videos of the new Smash Bros. Game, because Jeremy, you're not the only one excited about this game.
Right.
So I was literally watching them, and I was noticing something in the background while the Mii's and whatnot were fighting, that it was turning from night to day within time.
I noticed that too.
It goes from dawn to mid-afternoon. It's just really, it's just
right.
really
The time
nice.
elapsed. I wonder how long. We'll keep going. I'm gonna try to look that up. How long the lapse of time.
I don't know. I just think it's a very, very unique addition to add to it, because I'm not too sure if that was included in the other Smash Bros. Games that they put in previously, you know?
Right.
I mean, I'm not even too sure, but
Yeah, I'm not
just-
gonna find
I
that.
just really like that addition.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be really cool too. Oh, I never even showed the video. Yeah, I screwed that all up, but oh well, we'll do that some other time. But I never even discussed like how Smash Brothers. 'Cause Smash Brothers is pretty much. I'll put this in the beginning. So edit, put in the beginning. Not beginning, but beginning of Smash Brothers topic.
Yeah.
Smash Brothers is a fighting game. We all know that.
Yeah.
But it's not your typical fighting game like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighters, Tekken, and that stuff. And there has been like other styles of fighting, like I don't know if you ever heard of Power Stone for the Dreamcast, Sega Dreamcast. I think that was a great game. I enjoyed that one. It was kind of different. But anyway, Smash Brothers, it's not about killing your opponent. Well, but it's not about depleting their life, like Primal Rage when their life goes down, the heart explodes. You know what I mean? Or Mortal Kombat. You know what I mean? When the life goes down, it says finish them.
Yeah.
And then this isn't that way. This is more of a you gain damage. The more you get hit, the weaker you are, right? If we're fighting, and every time you're getting beaten up, you're getting weaker and weaker and weaker.
Exactly.
And you get less and less. Your chances of being able to stay on the battleground decreases.
How it works is you're put on this platform with little ledges flying up and down, or something like that. I doubt.
Well, we'll
it'd
just say a
be
platform.
Plane.
Yeah, Final Destination.
Okay. So you
and
start
about
out in
that.
the middle. You start at 0% for each player. When you keep getting attacked and stuff, your percentage goes up. When
Right.
the percentage goes up, when you get hit, you fly back way further, and you're more likely to get hit off the edge.
Yeah, like for example, like say I use I press a button and I punch you. You're at 0%. I punch you, you fly back. I don't know. You don't even fly back. You just flinch. So after a while we fight. Say you're at 50%. I do the same punch. You will kind of jump backwards a little now. Say you're at 200%. I give you the same punch. You're to go flying backwards. You know what I mean? Much further. And so therefore, the more damage you have, the harder it is to come back onto the platform itself, because eventually you get hit too far out, and the game gives you double jumps, or you can use special attacks that can help you move through the air trying to get back. But you know what I mean. But yeah, I kind of, it's a pretty cool.
Yeah, I
It's
really
his
like
own.
that system.
It was his own class of game, but Sony came out with Sony All Stars, I think it's called, which is totally a ripoff of Smash Brothers. But I mean, what they did was ingenious, and Nintendo. I don't know. I think I'm sure they're gonna fix it later, but with the All Stars for PlayStation,
Yeah.
you're able to play it on the PS4 and on the PlayStation Vita. And not only that, they're both on different consoles. You can play. He could be on his Vita at work, and I could be at home on my PS4, and we're playing. You know what I mean, against each other.
That's cool.
But you can't do that with the DS, 3DS, and the Wii U. It's like,
Yeah.
why not? They have the capability is there. It can be done, but they chose to just sell it as two separate copies. So if you want to, you know what I mean? I think it was stupid. I think all that was just to make money. And I
Yeah,
thought,
it
you know what I mean?
was,
If it
but
wasn't, then
I
let
think
us
they
know
would've made
because
more
we're hating
money
on
by
that.
combining them, because more people would be like, yeah, I
Right.
don't even need to buy an extra Wii U. you
Well,
know?
that's why they did it that way. Because now you have to buy a Wii U to play the Wii U.
So they straight up won't even do it, you
Right,
know?
they're not going to do it.
So they're not even
There's
making
two
a
versions.
profit, really.
They're making it a profit. They are making a profit. Period.
Well, I'm just saying, the average person wouldn't go buy a Wii U
Right.
to just play it.
Well, nobody would. Well, that's what they're betting on. They're betting that the average person is going to buy a Wii U for the Wii version and buy a 3DS for the 3DS version. And people do, because Nintendo is more of a rich kid toy. You know what I mean? And they are steering away from being for kids. But that's another topic. But anywho, way too much on Smash Brothers. We got excited on that. But quickly, I want to go on what Cisco and I discussed on the PlayStation and Microsoft Xbox One, trying to do the whole merging with, because we were talking about Steam and the fact that you can download video games from there, and that's what Microsoft, well, I keep saying Microsoft, Xbox and PlayStation want to do. They want to have it all downloadable content. You know what I mean? Do away with the games. But it's like, if we're doing away, then you're doing away with the whole video game console. All you are is just a computer that looks different. All it is just a computer that can't run Word. You know what I mean? That's all it is. We're just buying another computer disguised in another name now.
It kind of seems that way, but I mean,
I guess
there are some pros to it, though.
Oh no, there are. That's just the difference between being a console gamer and a PC gamer. And yeah,
Sure.
But I think there is a definite pros on being a PC gamer. I just believe you have to have money to keep up to date.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, to be anything better than what is already out.
I don't know. I'm kind of a PC gamer and a console gamer. I mean, I play Minecraft, Happy Wheels.
Well, yeah, of course. Right.
But, you know.
Well, yeah, see, so I don't think PlayStation and Xbox are doing the wrong thing on trying to merge it. It's like, well, Xbox itself, they should just have an Xbox program like Steam. You know what I mean? Like Cyber Xbox. I don't know, Cyberbox or something. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it has the marketplace or something like that.
Right, and just for the online. So if you want to be a PC gamer Xboxer, you know what I mean, then do that. Don't try to force the Xboxer, you know, I mean, the hard console to be a PCer, because there is a quote gamer war, you know what I mean, of PCers versus, you know what I mean, console. I can't even say consoles. And I was always repping the consoles. So I found that as a blow to me. So that's why I'm still loyal to Nintendo and they're still console. You know what I mean? Like, I love their gamepad. I think they should keep that up. I think the gamepad should actually do more next time and actually be bigger. I'll display my little design on the thing.
I think they did a good job with their new Wii U.
Oh no, I think they did a great job. But I'm saying they should keep. It's a brilliant idea. I think the next one should keep the pad. They need to make it better. Like, don't do away with it. Don't say that it wasn't a good idea. It was perfect. I love the fact that I can play it on that and not disturb the TV. You know what I mean? Or use the TV. You know what I mean? So I really like that part. So.
And what Nintendo needs to do is be able to play movies. I mean, we got Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah,
doing
exactly.
That. It's like,
so.
really, Nintendo? Are you
Well,
serious?
Nintendo is trying to be, because that's why when they made the Nintendo GameCube, is that they're sticking with video games. They're not trying to be the center of the living room like PlayStation, and because Xbox and PlayStation is, because they're Sony. You know what I mean? Sony, they sell TVs, VCRs, Blu-rays, so obviously they're just trying to sell you another Blu-ray player. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the PlayStation can play video games, play movies, store music, you know what I mean, DVR.
Pictures.
And the Xbox can do the same thing. You know, they're trying to take over. It's trying to be it and your TV. You know what I mean? Like, pretty soon, I'm sure you can hook up your speakers to, if you can't already,
But I say
to
that,
the Xbox and the
I say
PlayStation.
that's a great idea, because why would you want to buy an individual
You're right.
thing?
Exactly. I agree with that. You know what I mean? Because it's like, that's what Nintendo's trying to say. It's like, oh, we're just trying to stick to games. But it's like, well, get with the times now. You know, I think you should get with the times.
I mean, yeah, it's not
Yeah,
like people
that's
won't buy your
old-fashioned.
games. It's
But-
just more
but
people
I
are going
guess-
to be purchasing Nintendo products.
But I guess the same could be said to me, is get with the times, that we're moving to computers and consoles, and the physical library is a thing of the past. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I guess Nintendo is keeping
Yeah.
my faith alive, and I'm hating them for that. But we'll see. Because Sony, as a corporation itself, is already doing a hard time, like, facing bankruptcy. What I've heard, I don't know how official that is, so don't hate me. But I will look that up and probably do that in a comment or description or something. And Microsoft, the Xbox line is actually, it's more heavy for Microsoft itself anyways. They're just doing it just to have their finger in that industry of video game. They don't make their money off the Xbox. So, you know, I mean, Nintendo is the only one that is filthy rich, not doing bad at all, and are in the video game
I
industry.
thought Nintendo was kind of dropping down, though.
No.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Nintendo is,
Because I thought they were, like, going to be coming, like, bankrupt sometime.
oh no, they're not even close to that.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I got that.
But I don't know. I could be wrong. That'd be for some further podcasts. But all right, so I'm done with that. All right, so we're done with that part. So I'm just gonna go over about what I'm probably doing in the future ones, like topics I'm gonna do. In my next casting, I'll probably go over more of my reasons for casting, my reason to want to be a YouTuber. I guess more introduction on me. This is more of my trial of with my group of us, and I don't know. I didn't want to do it alone, but and I guess I'll give more of a sneak peeks, and not even sneak peeks, but more illumination on my future cast in that cast. I would like to get a little into Magic the Gathering card game as well. We all were playing that a couple years ago and kind of stopped, but now we're revisiting it, and I think it's gonna be cool this time around. And we'll see what's next too. I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Nathan Lamille. I'm not too sure how to say his last name. Sorry if I butchered it. But Nathan is the founder, creator, moderator of Convention Task Force. I'll have a link in the description taking you everywhere you need to go for the Convention Task Force. And I'd like to thank you guys. I'd like to thank you, Cisco, Sam, Lynn, JadMan, for being here. And don't forget JadMan Channel. I'll have the link also in the description for JadMan Channel. And always, thank you.